Giant yarn haul. I have done a yarn color option for the maple chickens. Flowers in them, but they're subtle. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, hi, welcome. My name is Catalina, owner of Krafts Made by Kat, a small business that sells cute handmade goods. And if you're back for another video, thank you for coming back. This week's video is not a studio vlog video. This past Saturday was my 18th birthday. I had footage of the entire week and the events that I did on Saturday, and all of the footage was ruined. I was not able to salvage the footage, so there was no video this past Monday. But this week's video, as you can tell by the title, is a giant yarn haul. I have done a yarn haul before on my channel and a lot of you guys liked it. I have probably 3 times as much yarn as I did in that video. This is a mix of yarn from both Michael's and Joann's. So I'm just going to get straight into it because this is already going to be a long video as it is. And I don't want to spend forever talking in just the intro. So on my birthday, I went to 3 different events. There was a Markets for Makers event. And then there's 2 other events near me that I had decided to go to. And we also had dinner plans. I met up with my sister because she was working. And we also stopped at Michael's and Joann's, 2 Joann's actually. A couple of these yarns are from a Michael's trip before my birthday, but that will be a part of this haul too. So I am going to start with that yarn. So the first Michael's I went on earlier in the week, and they only had 2 yarns that I was looking for. So I got another Sweet Snuggles light in white because I use white for like all of my plushies. The stingrays, the whales, the sharks, they all have white bottoms, so I need a white bottom. So that means a lot of white yarn. And then the main part of this yarn haul is I wanted multicolored yarn options. So that is the majority of what I got at Michael's. So this is Chenille Home Slim. This is the white and oat multicolor, which is just so pretty, as you can see. So that was the first Michael's. And then that same night, we stopped by the Michael's by my house, and I got 2 yarns as well. This one is the Chenille Home Slim Black Tweed. I thought it would be a good color option for the maple chickens instead of just the black and white tweed that I have. And then I got another black and white tweed and Chenille Home Slim for my chickens. So I will have 2 color options for my chickens instead of just the one. So that was before, and everything else is on my birthday. So on my birthday, we did Michael's first just because they were in the same strip mall. So we did Michael's first. So this Michael's had the majority of the yarn I was looking for. For whatever reason, the Blossom yarns and the variegated yarn colors, they only carry at a couple stores in my area. They don't carry it at the one closest to me, which is really irritating. But this one happened to have them, and they had all but one color I was looking for. So I will show you guys all of the different color options that I got. We will start with the variegated colors that I got. So this is Sweet Snuggles Light. This color is Coral Dot. And I got 2 of those just because they're so far away to get them. This is Sweet Snuggles Light Dusty Mint Multi. It's got white, mint, and gray in it. You can see there, and I have 2 of those. Then I have Sweet Snuggles Light and Dusty Lilac Dot. It's mostly white with a little bit of purple and gray. And I have 2 of those. Then I have Coastal Dot It is mostly green with a little bit of brighter green and blue, and I have 2 of those. And I have Raindrops Multi, which is this very pretty multi-blue color. It's got a light blue, a brighter blue, and white. And I have 2 of those as well. And the last variegated that I got is Tranquil Dot, which is mostly a bright blue with a little bit of green and light blue. And I got 2 of those. And that is all of the variegated at this Michael's. Next up is the Blossoms. So these are like yarns that have flowers in them, but they're subtle because they don't actually look like flowers, but they're colored like flowers. So this one is Sweet Snuggles Light, which I think they're all Sweet Snuggles Light in this batch. This is Peacock Blossom. So it's mostly white, and the flowers are green and blue, as you can see. And I have 2 of those. This one is Robin Blossom, which is mostly light blue with green and pink flowers. And I have 2 of those. This one is Dahlia Blossom, which is mostly pink with green and yellow flowers. And I have 2 of those. This one is Daisy Blossom, which is white with yellow and green. And I have 2 of those. This one is Iris Blossom, which is mainly blue with green and yellow flowers. And I have 2 of those. And lastly, the last blossom in this bag is Antique Rose Blossom, which it's got like a tan beige. Next up, we were working on going to dinner, so we went to another place on the way back towards the house, and then we stopped by my nearest Joann's, and we picked up a couple of yarns. We're going to start off with the smaller batches. I got Big Twist Plush. I got 1 skein in Strawberry Sherbet, which is this very pretty pinkish red color. And then I got 1 skein, also Big Twist Plush in Variegated Green, which is this very pretty multi-green color, a darker green, which I like. And then I was working on leaving, just scrolling, checking through all the other yarns, and they had Big Twist Baby Bear in stock, which other crocheters know that when they first came out with this yarn, it sold out immediately, and it took them forever to bring it back, and they were contemplating discontinuing it altogether. But they had some, and they had a good amount, so I definitely got some. So I got, these are all Baby Bear yarns. So this color is Strawberry Smoothie. I got 2 in Strawberry Smoothie. These are very thin. They say size 6, but they're much thinner. These will be good for my mini plushies that I was using chenille Premier yarn. But I didn't want to have to buy the big cones online. These will definitely come in handy. And Michael's has their own skinny chenille color as well. So at least I know that if they discontinue this or whatever, I can also get them at Michael's. So 2 of the strawberry color. This color is called Shrimp, and there is 2 of the shrimp color. This color is Wisteria, and I have 2 of them. And this color is Sage, and I have 2 of them. This color is Sunshine, and we have 2 of them. This color is Lavender, and we have 2 of them. This color is Blue Skies, and we have 2 of them. This color is Powdered Sugar, and I have 4 of these because white is the most common, and you go through white on all the plushies, and the multicolors you do not. And last but not least, this color is First Sunrise. These were on clearance. They have 3 other multicolor options, but they didn't have any in stock. So I did pick up the last 2 of this First Sunshine color that they have. The other one's a huge mess, so I'm not picking it up, but I do have 2 of them. And then yesterday we went to the other Michael's near me that also carries the multicolored yarn. I was looking for the one that I could not get. They only had one. I asked them to hold it, and they did. This color is Grapes Dot. It's Sweet Snuggles Light. They only had one, so I'm hoping to find a second one, and I will definitely get it. So I have 2 just like all the rest of them, but at least I have the one. And then they had some of their multicolored yarn on clearance, so I decided to get a couple that I did not originally want to get, but since they were clearance, I'm like, okay, well, I can get them because they were half the price of a regular skein, which pretty much means I got 2 skeins for the price of 1 skein, which is really good because this yarn will definitely last me a long time. So I did pick up a couple. First off, I did get the Dusty Lilac Dot that I did not remember. I had already gotten 2, so now I have 4. But it's no big deal because I do have these solid purple colors, so I can definitely work with the 4 that I have. It's definitely not one color that I would like to have 4 of. This would not be one that if I had to choose which one I had 4, it would not be this one. But that's alright. I will use it anyway, obviously. And then, since they had it on clearance, I got Night Sky Multi, which this is a pretty color. It's got some navy, some purple, and white in it, as you can see. So I have 2 of them. And I got Carnival Multi, which is actually a very pretty color. It's got white, salmon, like a darker minty green, and yellow mixed in it, so there's a lot of colors going on, so I got 2 of those as well. And then the last 2 that I got, this one is Perfect Pink Dot. I wasn't sure if I already had this one or not. I did not, so I do have the one, but that is okay. It is mostly light pink with a little bit of dark pink and white. And last but not least, I got Ballet Slipper Dot, which is mostly white with 2 shades of pink in it, and I also only got 1 of these. So I am not a fan of pink, so I only got 1 of each. But I do know that if I need them, I know where to get them. That is all of the yarn that I have gotten. It is a lot of yarn, and I am going to be doing a final count. The final count is 65 yarns. I got 65 yarns between Joann's and Michael's. So I finally got them all put away, thank goodness. And definitely stay tuned for me using up that yarn because that will be a lot of YouTube videos coming up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!